Hey, what's going on, world? Home of the game back at you, man, with another update video. This video right here, I'm not gonna be showing any hounds, but I'm just gonna be dropping another knowledge, something that works for me on any beginning dog, man, or any existing dog, man, just these are just some things I work with and use that works for me, just the basic everyday need. I don't have everything on here on this video, but it's just a couple of things just to get you started. Right here I got some Happy Jack. It's real good for the fleas and ticks. Summertime they be real bad. Couple spritz of this down the body, rubbing it through the hair. This works good for me. Then I have my dye right here. I usually use this with my mothers to be in their pups when they be born. I mix this in with the food. Now, one thing about this, you don't have to use a lot of it. Don't over pour this. All you need is a good teaspoon size amount, not too much, because it actually works good. Don't just drench your food in this. Then I got my new stock. I typically use this right here for treatment to like spots where they tend to lose hair, or they have any any scabbing or anything, hot spots, and they lose their hair. This is good to to help that hair grow back real fast, and it gets everything looking good and nice. This right here, this is just my Safeguard wormer. Just a typical worm out. Just something I just use for really good on things like roundworms and stuff like that with this. And I use this one right here. I typically use this on my pups, and I use this on worms such as hookworms. A 3-day treatment of this, and if it's hookworms or anything like that, it should do the job, or you might want to take your hound to the vet. This is my amoxicillin right here. Works out good for cleaning out infection internally and stuff like that. This is the only brand I use. I have another brand that I don't have on camera right now, but it's amoxicillin though, as you can see. Another good summertime treatment for the flies, gnats and stuff like that. Any other outdoor bugs to irritate your hound. This will be a good start right here. You rub it down on that coat, get it nice and shiny, and probably rub it down every other day or every 3 days. Reapply some of this on your hound, unless you have other stuff you incorporate in with that, like I do. Another great product, blue lotion. It's an antiseptic for your animal. It helps heal. And people have all type of accidents and stuff that happens with their hounds, and they get scars, cut, any type of open type wound. This seals that up, and it helps with the clotting of the blood. If it keeps it from just bleeding out. This blue lotion does real good. It just leaves an ugly look. It's a bluish purple kind of look. So if you got lighter dogs, that it kind of makes them look like a damn graffiti wall. Right here, what I have in front of you right here is my setup that I use. Like I said, this isn't the only way. This is just the way that works for me. So, don't take this as a video saying this is the best, this is the best thing to use. No, this only works for me. So, you can try and incorporate different things into your programming method that works for you, you know, but this is just what works for me. Right in between here, you will have the chain, preferably no less than an 8.5 foot chain. I don't like to use anything less than 8.5 feet. Typically 8.5 to 9 feet. I have, you know, my chain and everything. This is what I attach to the one end of the chain. This end right here will be typically the end that I put my axle through, and I hammer it into the ground by this. And this part, I connect my chain in between here, and I close this shut. Rest will be chain in between here, and I reconnect to the other end of the chain. Now this end will actually be, this is what the collar goes through, as into like this. If, you know, any beginners don't know. I know a lot of them real dog men know how this goes. It inserts through there and you hook it up. You close these, hammer these shut, and you hammer this back into the chain, and you know, this is what gives it its turn that keeps the chain from tangling. This is the type collar I use. This is the type collar I use. Nice, thick. Not worried about them busting out of these. For my dealings with using these collars, I've been using these collars for going on probably 7 to 8 years now, and I haven't had any problems with the collars. I haven't had not one hound that bust through this. Now, I can say that I have had some come off of the chains, but not off of the actual collar, unless they squeeze their head through it. So these actually work real good for me. But yeah, this is just a little basic video showing just a little couple of things I use on my everyday for my hounds. Like I said, it's not everything, but you get the basic idea, basic concept. But yeah, man, stay tuned, man. Home of the game, baby. Got a lot more coming back at you with.